Hello folks, it's Blue, and I'm here today to talk about something that just occurred today, which will be hurting the Skyrim modding community and any other modding community that this occurs in. It's the paid mods on the Steam Workshop. Yes, you heard me right, paid mods on the Steam Workshop. And many of them are the price of a game. Or the whole price of the darn game, therefore, when it's on sale. Or, in this case, when it's on sale, like 4 times the price of the game it's for. So, the way it is that you would buy a mod. Buy a mod. Mods have always been free. We know this, and the Nexus thrives off of it. It's free, tons of mods, and all that. Now, the biggest problem is that if there are paid mods, people will start just making really junk mods, putting them up. Kind of like how on the Gary's mod, there are 85 million, it seems, dupes of Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics. I tend to just gloss over them, but it's irritating because it's just all junk mods. And, well, let me just show some examples. Now, to go into the Skyrim, which is thankfully the only one to have paid mods currently. But let's just take a look at what you can get for the most expensive mod here, Midas Magic. A mod that's always been free. Everyone knows it's been free. Always has been, but now it's not. Now you've got to pay $6, which is more than the entire game, just for Midas Magic, the mod. Or, if you don't want that and want to get all these new mods all together, you can buy the debut pack bundle, which is $28.86. Gee, let's think for a minute here. $28.86 could buy me Arma 2 Complete Edition on sale, and Hotline Miami full price at the same time. But what you get is a bunch of mods that were free before. Some of them are new, but some, like Wet and Cold here, have been around for ages, and now, take a guess, you gotta pay $5 for it. Why? It's always been free. It's one of the most popular mods around, and one of the best mods around for this. It's just bad that they would do this. And another big one is this one. Ariessa the Wandering Rogue. This one's another really popular mod. But it's $5 if you want it. It's just ridiculous that they would expect you to pay $5 for it. Oh, and you see this little pay what you want? It means nothing. The lowest you can go in this case is $2.99, $3, and that can buy you a game. Or, in the case of BundleStars.com, which I'll go to, you could get a whole bunch of games. This is $4 and you get all those games. Or, you could buy this one, $2.50, and get all these games. Or Humble Bundle. You could go to Humble Bundle, buy the big Origin Bundle for $4.95 and get all these things. Or this week's Weekly Bundle for $10 and get all those things. I mean, it's just... Also Indie Gala. You could go there and get a whole bunch of games from like here for $5, a whole bunch of games, and many of them are quite good games, I've heard. It's just, I can't believe they expect us to pay more than a number of games, and really good games, mostly. Especially with a number of the bundles, they're really good games. And they expect us to pay the same amount for a set of armor and a greatsword? Why? I just don't understand why on earth they expect us to buy this junk. It's just ridiculous that they would charge you $3.49 for that. Admittedly, it can go down to 99 cents in this case, but still, it's ridiculous. And many of the discussions in, at least this mod's case, you can see, almost everyone says bad. And that goes right along with this discussion right here. Talking about exactly that, how bad it is, how it's horrible, and everything. Just bad. Like this. This one says donating is fine, but paying for it isn't, and I agree with that. If you want to support a developer, give them money, feel free, be my guest, I don't care. But if you expect us to force us to buy your mod, it isn't happening. I don't understand why anyone would buy a mod. And the most ridiculous thing is, I know some of these are big mods, like Wet and Cold is a big mod, Midas Magic is a big one, that's a big one. They're big deal, well-known, very popular mods, like Wet and Cold, for example, which thankfully is still on the Nexus, but it's probably never going to be updated again. It's just ridiculous that they expect you to pay for it. It's just wrong, in my opinion, to expect you to buy a mod. And look at this. A staff for $1. A staff. A magic staff for $1. I don't care how well modeled it is, I'm not paying $1 for a mod. It's not a DLC, it's a mod. Mods are always free. They always have been, and they should always be. If they're going to call it DLC, that's fine by me. Make it DLC, I don't care. But don't go making a mod out of it. Paid mods. DLC, that's like the little pathetic DLCs, is bad enough, like in Warhammer Dawn of War. Oh, wrong one. Warhammer Dawn of War's DLC is already bad enough, as an example. Like, look at this, $6.99 for a skin pack. I mean, that's bad enough, but by far the worst offender of them is dun 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 Company of Heroes 2. The number of DLCs is just insanity. Now, I'll just quickly show it. I just have to go to the category DLC segment. They have to do this because they can't be bothered to put them all as default DLCs. Like the Commanders. They already make the game feel a little P2 pay to win, but $3.99 a piece. And let's see, how many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it just goes on and 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 on. It is an insane price once you start to buy if you want them all. And skins. They want you to pay $2 for a skin for just one type of vehicle. The light vehicles, you have to pay $6 for a skin set if you want it for every vehicle, which obviously you do. You're not going to have your light vehicles in one skin, in a snow camo, and your heavy vehicles in a desert camo, and your medium vehicles in a forest camo. That's just stupid. So it basically forces you to buy the others, and that is what these paid mods are along the line of. They're like the little pathetic DLCs that they expect you to buy. It's just, I just don't understand why they would do it. It really makes no sense. I just have to hope that the modders that are already around, that have been added for a while, won't get suckered into this. Some of them already have, like, the Wet and Cold people, and that's a big mod. It's just ridiculous. I don't understand why people would they expect you to pay for it. It's just wrong, really. That's the only thing I could say is wrong. there's only one way that it could be stopped, and that is for us, the gamers. The people they expect to buy the mods to go ahead and not buy them. Just say, no, I am not buying those mods. I am not buying them. If you want to keep at it, go ahead, but I'm not buying them. Eventually, they'll realize that no one's buying them, and they will discontinue this horrible weasel practice that they are trying to begin. This is like the another EA coming, because it's just ridiculous. I mean, a number of things are bad enough, like season passes, day one DLC, but this is on a whole nother level to that. This is far, far, far worse than that, because at least day one DLC adds something nice, usually, like a new character. This is mostly nothing. Nothing you can't get elsewhere. Nothing you can't do well without. It's just ridiculous. Really, really ridiculous. I know I won't ever be buying one of these paid mods. I mean, it's just sad that they expect people to pay for this. I don't know what the heck they are thinking. Oh, right. They're thinking, we can make money off of these modders' backs, because they only get 25% of the sales going to them, and even then, they only get Steam Wallet credits, so, who cares? It all comes back to us eventually anyway. And that's probably exactly what they're thinking, because you only get like 25%, I've heard, of the money sold. Like, the guy with this 49-cent weapon barely gets anything. The guy with the $1 weapon gets a quarter. I mean, it's just ridiculous that they expect people to buy it, and that they expect people to actually put anything on for paid, given the pathetic returns. It's really just wrong on so many levels to have it there. It's just wrong. So, as I said before, I'm just going to repeat this before I sign off. If you agree with me, you do not like this at all, don't buy the mods. Do not buy the mods. If no one buys these mods, they will not continue with them, because no one will see a point in making one, because it doesn't sell. If we keep at it, and do not buy any of these, and continue to voice our displeasure on the forums and everything, and I'm sure there are already videos about this on YouTube that I haven't seen, people talking about it. It's probably only a matter of time until like Angry Joe or something starts talking about it, because this is just the type of thing he likes to talk about. It's only a matter of time. But, for now, do not buy them. And with that advice, that's Blue22111 signing off. Thanks for watching, folks. Like the video if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel if you want more videos. Thank you for watching, and don't buy those mods. Goodbye.